So hi, one of the Good Noise podcasts here with Aim High. We're gonna ask them some questions today. I'm gonna start. So what inspired you guys to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
Okay. I'll take this one. All right. So we started a little over a year ago, in the beginning of 2019. We had have a single called Hazy Days. Um, and so we started with that. We got an opportunity to open up for Bless the Fall and Slaves and Palisades. It was a pretty cool show.
That's
So
cool.
we decided to make a band. And yeah, we live in Columbia, South Carolina. So there's not too much like pop punk kind of esque music. There are pop punk bands around here, but we felt like we wanted to do something that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right.
Solid.
We got to chat with Colin from Slaves, so that's cool that you
Mm-hmm.
guys got to open for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. Did you touch on the band name?
Oh, so aim high is just like it's a literal kind of thing. It's like, but also like you can kind of take it however you want. It's like, oh wait, yeah, sorry, we forgot to turn off our cell phones. Give us one
It's
second.
okay.
It's got the jazz. He's got the elevator music.
It's Hey Arnold, bro. Hey Arnold.
Oh, all right. No, hey Arnold's nice. All right, so.
Mhm.
All right. So what was the question? Oh yeah, aim high. So it's just like aim high in everything that you do, in life. When it comes to taking shots, when it comes to living life, not to be cliche or whatever, but you got one life, so you gotta aim high.
Hell yeah. All right.
Sick. All right. So congrats on your upcoming single, Gender Neutral Happy Meal. How do
Thank
you feel
you.
the response to it to the people you've shown it to so far? Since at the time of recording, it isn't out yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've gotten a chance to show just a few friends of mine, just to kind of get some input on it, and I'm super excited for this one. This one's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Definitely touches with our pop punk roots.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, you guys sent it to us. Obviously, I listened to it. I like Belmont. I don't know if I'm allowed to admit that to the public, considering their allegations and whatnot, but I do like Belmont, so I thought that the sound blended well,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the track overall. I'm gonna loop it when it comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So can you tell me a little about your writing process?
I can take that. So like most of the time, Kale will come to like us with a song. He has like written out or whatever, and we'll all just kind of chip in with that and help with the writing. That's kind of mostly how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple.
It's very simple, easy. All right. Can you tell
It
me where
works.
your headspace was while creating the single?
So gender neutral specifically, we got a chance to work with Belmont. They are personally one of my favorite up and coming. They're not even up and coming anymore. I feel like they're pretty big bands. Yeah, and so we were very blessed to be able to work with them and have an opportunity to make song is with them. And so with this one, I just wanted it to, they're like a very, very obviously pop punk band. We, we experiment with our genre, soundscape, whatever you want to call it, but we definitely have pop punk roots and are very intrinsically inspired by pop punk music of all different kinds. So when we got the chance to work with Belmont and with also Peyton Safehold, he has a band called Wilmette, and they're like another up and coming band. They're really awesome. Anybody who's watching right now, definitely go check out Wilmette. They're like really dope.
All right. So what band or artist influences do you think you can hear the most on this in your music?
In general, I guess for this single, 4 Year Strong, Story So Far, State Champs kind of vibes. We wanted it to be like organic as possible. I know that sounds kind of cliche or whatever, but just in terms of us working with Belmont and Safehold, it was a really fun track instrumentally, and then that gave me and Taz and Peyton the room to, you know, have fun with it vocally. And so when you have that kind of mesh of like being able to, you know, just intrinsically and organically be able to like go at a song like that, it's just it ends up being super fun. And not just the song itself kind of sounds fun, but it was very, very fun to do. So both of those things were super dope.
All right.
Solid. All right. So this one should go like super, super fast. I want you to describe this single in 3 words. Each of you have to do it. So
We'll go this way.
All right.
Real fast.
3 words. You said fast.
Yeah.
3 words as fast as you can off the top of your head.
Fun, playful, organic.
Oh, I like that one.
Bouncy, energetic, and
Fast.
fast. Good. Yeah.
Fast. Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome
punk. Nice.
All right.
Awesome pop punk.
So is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to your music, just as a whole, going through your discography?
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to your music, just as like a whole, while they're going through your discography?
Anybody
Yeah.
else?
Honestly, like especially being part of some different groups on Facebook, like the pop punk bands groups. They talk a lot about, you know, pop punk is being a better person, a bigger person. It's about living your life and being the best you every day. And I think that's a really good message for, honestly, any genre of music. And I want people to feel that when they listen to our stuff, is to every day be a better version of yourself.
Okay.
And,
Oh,
that is where I come from with my music, personally.
Facts. I can co-sign that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like whatever it is though. Like certain songs, I feel like people can have either react. I don't know. I mean, whatever you're feeling.
So I feel a certain way about this. I definitely agree with Morgan, but I also feel like, you know, there's, you know, life isn't just like very, very, you know, one-sided. Like, you know, some days I'll wake up and be super fucking happy and just like loving the world, loving my life. You know, some days, you know, aren't as good as the other days, you know, and you kind of have to embrace that to, you know, get to, you know, certain, just, you know, parts, levels in life, whatever you want to call it. I feel like in terms of when people consume our music, if they want to, you know, if they like the kind of like super upbeat, like mosh type music, then like that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? They can express themselves like we express ourselves in multiple different soundscapes, and because of that, we don't want to say, oh, we want people to enjoy our music because of this specific, you know, thing, because you can really enjoy it however you want to. If you enjoy it, that's fucking awesome. That's the reason we made it. So if you like it and you connect with it in terms of whatever, then like that's dope.
Hell,
Yeah.
life is dynamic.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, including this song and a couple other songs scattered throughout your discography, you have like a couple features. How did that happen? Some of them are like pretty big. Like, how'd you make that happen?
Want me to say this one? Yes. All right. I'll say this one. All right. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I don't know if y'all tried it, but they got the sugar-free Sprite.
Mhm.
That shit stank.
Oh.
Anyways, all right. So, yeah, with the features. With the features. The first feature we did, we reached out to Joey from In Her Own Words. Very awesome band and very awesome person. Definitely go check out. He has solo music now as well, but go check out, you know, his solo music and check out In Her Own Words. Very awesome band. Anyway, we hit them up because we had a song, and they are, you know, they had the 2019 in terms of like the scene. They had like album of the year in my opinion, with Steady Glow. And so I just really liked their stuff even before, you know, Steady Glow came out. So I really wanted to work with them, and so we hit up Joey, made that happen, and it was like our kind of like the only slow song that we have out actually. And so we wanted to get it out. The full mix and master isn't out yet. We kind of just put the demo out because we wanted to, get it out there. The one on Spotify, obviously, it could sound better. It already does sound a lot better, but we just haven't, been able to release it yet. But so that was super dope. And then I had this idea, so we put out our 2 EPs, our debut EPs, Garnet Eyes and Severed Ties, in the beginning of 2020 this year. And a lot has happened this year, and we, obviously have written a lot of music, had time, quarantine, COVID, all that, stuff. So we wanted to do something for our first album, and we wanted it to be a concept album, right? And so the concept of it is that it's called Local Band Forever, and that each song, and this was just the idea at first, we didn't know if we could actually make it happen. So the concept was called Local Band Forever. Each song has a feature from like a not so local band or like a notable band or artist, right? And so I emailed my manager the idea like super late at night, and he's like, "Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen." You know what I'm saying? Try, but that's like probably not gonna happen. So I was like, "Fuck that," So I'm sorry, can we cuss?
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I was like, "Fuck that," and we started pitching to bands. They have this thing now called Featured X. I'll talk about it in a second because that's how we got some of our features. But most of our features from the album, we just hit up bands and got our manager to hit up bands, and a lot of them said no. A lot of them just didn't do it, which that's a part of like going through stuff. You're gonna get a lot of no's, but that one yes, if you can make that really, really, really nice, then you can start building from there. And so that's what we did. We were just kind of build a list of bands and artists that we wanted to work with. Obviously we can't say all of them at the moment, but we are very, very blessed and humbled to have been able to make this happen. And then the other half of our features, or actually just 2 of our features, came from a site called Featured X. My friend Taylor Barber, he's in a band called Left to Suffer. Check out their band, really dope. They're like super heavy. If you like hip stuff, definitely check them out. Anyways, so he announced, I saw it on his Facebook, he announced that he was a part of this thing called Feature X, so I checked it out. And we had the song Better Than This, and I saw Ollie Baxter on there. And yeah, we got that feature. We pitched it to him. He was like, love the song, want to do it. He was super nice. Ollie's like one of the nicest people that we've worked with for sure in the music industry. Love Broadside. I listen to him all the time. And yeah, so we did that one. That was our last single. And we have more coming. We can't really say too much more, what I'm saying? But we got more coming. But yeah, all the songs have features.
Also, Maggie Schneider as well. She's not on we're not going to put it on the album, but Maggie Schneider, when we did our cover of Complicated with her new band, Glimmers, is really good.
Yeah, check them out.
Check Glimmers out for sure.
Glimmers.
Right. Yeah,
Solid.
we interviewed Ollie and we interviewed Ryan Tuck, who is one of the co-founders of Featured X.
Yeah, Ryan's really cool.
Yeah. So you guys have released just a shit ton of music over the past year and a half. Do you guys just do nothing but write music? How?
Not sleeping, working.
About that.
We will never see dead. We will never rest. We're all fucking dead. No, for real. So since I write most of it, right? I am very, very passionate about it. So once we had our first single, Hazy Days, and it started getting a little bit of traction-ish, you know what I'm saying? I had the idea for SSD, just a hook. And then, with the help of my awesome fucking band, we fucking made SSD, and we put that out as our single for the first EP. And so after that, and it got picked up by a playlist, and it was just really, really fun. And I was like, okay, well, I want to start taking this a little bit more seriously. Then I have been, and we, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, we had a couple of lineup changes, but what we have right now, this is definitely aim high. The people, you know, that I get to make this music with they're all amazing. And I couldn't ask for like better bandmates. Not to get all sappy on y'all, but for real, yeah. And so, yeah, all I do is just like do music. So, yeah.
All right.
Solid. Right, that was very wholesome at the end. I really like that. Thank you for that. All right.
We go
So-
way back.
Yeah, I've known this man since like before high school, and
Oh wow.
he even just got here
Yeah.
from New York. He's
Yeah.
from New York, but
I mean, it's almost a year at this point, but yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
Gamecocks, South Carolina, all day. You know, our football team might be shitting it up right now, but you know, it's all right. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
still
All right.
rep all day.
Solid. All right.
Yeah.
So you've been mentioning this album. I don't know how much you can tell us, but what you can tell us, please tell us everything. Just tell us
Tell
everything.
us everything.
Everything.
Tell you everything.
All the features, all the tracks. Just tell us everything.
When it's coming out.
Exactly.
Everything.
Okay, so we definitely can't tell you when it's coming out because we don't even know when it's coming out.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so we have it's done. You know, it's in the process of getting mastered. Rather, it's still it's not done until we get our masters back. But anyways, so we obviously want to try to figure out as many opportunities as we can with the album. And then we want to release it in the most beneficial way possible. For us as a band, we've been straight independent so far. And feel like we are doing pretty well. So we're just gonna do whatever makes sense for us and whatever we feel like is the right thing to do. And we feel like obviously since this is our first actual album and not just like a single or whatever, and there's like a concept behind it and there's like a package behind it or whatever, we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, we don't know when it's coming out. There are currently 10 songs, and there's going to be a deluxe version with more.
Okay.
Let's see what else we can say.
I think I can say that the album in itself, you've seen some of the features like with Joey from In Her Own Words and Belmont, from In Her Own Words, that was like a slower song. I think sonically this album covers a bigger territory than the double EP. I guess I can say that too, right?
Yeah.
Like the actual
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossover-ish kind of
I feel like people will be surprised with some of the tracks on this album in terms of just like the type of tracks that they are. But that's the thing. We're gonna do us no matter what. We're not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna make certain songs to pander to certain people or audiences or whatever that is. It's
Fall
cool.
into the trap of the sound.
Yeah. We definitely have a sound, I feel like, but we don't let that hold us back. We embrace that to make whatever we feel like we genuinely want to organically make.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense.
Smooth jazz. Yeah.
Whatever you
Smooth jazz.
Whatever you want to make.
I play the jazz.
So where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
Ain't no telling. Ain't no
Okay.
telling.
The one thing, as cheesy as this is gonna sound, we'll still be aiming high.
All
Facts.
right.
Good one.
And no matter what happens with the
I have
band,
no other answer.
no matter what happens with the band, we did it like we're doing it for ourselves, right? So as long as we're having fun with it, and as long as that's it. As long as we're having fun with it, we're gonna keep on doing it. So yeah.
Solid. All right.
I wish I could give you a better, more clear and concise answer than that, but that's the thing, time is such a weird thing, In the beginning of 2020, I didn't think that, we would necessarily be in the position that we are now, and especially when we started the band in 2019, I didn't think that, we would I would be playing with people that I'm playing with, and that it just, things would be the way that they are. You never really know. So, yeah, we can, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Is a sentiment I've always liked. My grandma told me that.
All right.
Very nice.
Solid. So for the last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Sick. Let's go to death row then. So, if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
I already know this one, hands down. Carnitas tacos.
Ooh.
Oh man, all day, every day. Last drink, probably nice cold Dos Equis to go with it.
Mm-hmm. Solid.
I've been eating my fair share of Caribbean food and sub-Saharan African food recently, so I would say my last meal would be a nice coconut milk rice with peas and then curry chicken.
As it should be.
With fried plantains, and then give me an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Oh my god, fried
Hungry
plantains,
right
bruh.
All right. I'm gonna go with my uncle Edward. Shout out Uncle Edward. You're a real one. Yeah. So my Uncle Edward, he makes these kosher beef ribs that are immaculate. What is the sauce? Sprinkle. The sprinkle is it's like the gift. I saw
Salt Day?
Yeah. Salt Bay. Yeah. No, but for real, so his kosher beef ribs.
Mhm.
I try to eat kosher. And then to drink 10 gallons of Baja Blast.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Good one.
McDonald's Sprite. I changed my answer. McDonald's Sprite.
McDonald's Sprite. Okay. Solid. Good.
So, if you could live in one fiction world for a week, where would you live?
You said one fictional world?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Alright, I guess I'll go first. If I could live in one fictional world, it would probably... Damn, that's hard as fuck. Oh, that's so hard. That one fucked me up, I'm not even gonna lie.
That's a lot.
You're gonna have to come back to me.
I'll go ahead and say this. I already know. So any Square Enix world, first and foremost, but mostly any Final Fantasy world, because if I got to just like own a chocobo, that would be the greatest thing. Just like giant bird horse, like cast and match. It would be like Harry Potter on steroids. Like
Okay, that's a good one. That's a way to explain it, yeah.
I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings, Tolkien. I'm gonna, just to be able to explore all that. What are you laughing about over here?
I'm not laughing at your thing.
Literally, I don't know why the name escapes me now of the actual landmass that it's on, but Lord of the Rings, Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings, yeah. Middle Earth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would say Avatar. I want to be the Avatar.
Avatar, solid.
Last Airbender, or
Yeah.
we're talking
Yeah.
Atla, right?
What?
Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Just making sure.
Yeah. No. Not.
Pandora.
Yeah. No.
Pandora
Not
would
Pandora.
suck.
No.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Alright.
So, I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to has actually said it's the most important question.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Indigo.
Yellow.
Indigo. Yellow.
Maroon.
Maroon.
Okay.
Solid. Thank you for being specific as well.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So, as Gloria said, that is all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
Oh yeah, we're gonna plug a bunch of bands.
Okay.
These are bands that like are friends that we just like people should check out. All right, I'm gonna go first. Never Eye, Harm. Just shout out a Reason to Find, even though they just broke up. Shout out Reason to Find, one of the best bands to come out of Charlotte ever. Well Met, Belmont. Shout out Driveways. Shout out. All right, come back to me.
East Viridian.
East Viridian, shout out East Viridian.
Keep
Shout
Flying.
out Will Wither, shout out Keep Flying.
Keep
Yeah,
Flying is just putting out a new track out. They just released promo.
yeah, it
It
was
looks
fire.
absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if I said shout out Driveways, but shout out Driveways. They put out a new track. Everything they've been putting out is fucking fire. Have y'all heard of Driveways?
I'm not.
I'm not trying to interview you. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
But all right. So shout out Glacier Veins. Bit shout out Eat Your Heart Out. Shout
You
out.
haven't said well met.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out.
Safe hold.
Safe Hold. Shout out King Theta. Shout out Captives. Shout out. Each Town Needs Guns.
We said her name earlier,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
Maggie
right,
Schneider
right.
most definitely.
Yeah, Maggie Schneider.
Um,
Definitely shout out Maggie Schneider. And
Oh man.
shout out Dan from 4 Years Strong. Shout out
Jesse Cash from Era. If you're watching this, I want you as a feature, man. Just saying.
Yeah. And that's a bunch more, but all of those bands. Just check out all those bands. And then
Solid.
that's, yeah. Make sure to pre-save Gender Neutral. It is available for pre-save now. It comes out on Friday the 13th in November. So November 13th. We have a visual for it ready for y'all. And so yeah, if you pre-save it, it like does some stuff in the computer to like make it so where it helps us. So like if you want to support, pre-save. Yeah, share it with your
All right.
people. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting down with us, guys. This has been
Yeah.
Aim High and We're the Good Noise podcast.